For today's basketball video, you're going to need a basketball and 2 cones. We're going to do this together, so I'm going to ask you to bring this monitor that you're watching this on, the device that you're watching this on, outside. Leave it in the shade so it doesn't overheat. So get a basketball, 2 cones, and join me outside. We're going to do everything together today. All right, now that you're outside, you have your 2 cones. Put 1 cone on one side. You're going to need to be able to go around it. The other cone at least 5 steps away, or as much space as you have. I can't go too far this way, so I'll set it about that far apart. First thing we're going to do, and I want to say thanks again to Sam, he's supplying us with the music. First thing we're going to do is just a warm-up jog without the ball around the cones. So let me turn some music on and we'll all do that workout jog, that warm-up jog together. All right, here we go. So we're just jogging in a circle around the cones just to get warm. Get your body warm, legs to your head. Everything's getting warm. Nice, easy jog around the cones. If you want to pick up the speed a little, you can. If you want to keep it as a jog, you can. If you want to change directions in the middle so you're not always going the same way, you can. But keep up that jog or keep up that sprint, whatever you're doing. Keep going, just getting warm right now. All right, your body's warm. Come on back to the monitor so you can see what we're gonna do next. I'll press pause on the music. Next thing we're gonna do is pick up that basketball and just start bouncing it around. If you wanna go in that same circle pattern, you could dribble it around in that same circle pattern, but we're gonna work on dribbling that basketball now. If you're a little less confident and just want to work on your bounce and catch, that's fine. If you can work on your dribble in one space, that's fine right now too. Or if you want to go in a circle around like we were warming up, dribbling around in a circle, doesn't need to be a jog, but just going around in a circle, that's fine too. So we're working on bouncing the ball. Let me turn a different song on from Sam. All right, here we go. So again, you're working on your dribble right now. Maybe it's a bounce and catch if you're not too comfortable. Maybe it's just dribbling in space if you're working on that. And if you want to go all the way to a dribble around the cones, you can. By now you should have already started, so work on that dribbling. None of it needs to be a jog, just keep going around. If it's a bouncing catch, that's fine again. Would like you to start progressing, start working on bouncing it with one hand. So at this point, you're at least bouncing with one hand. Remember in basketball, if you push down with 2 hands at the same time, that's called the double dribble. You can't do that. You can only bounce it with one hand at a time. You can switch which hand it is, but it needs to bounce in between. You can't push it down with both hands. That's a double dribble. So keep working on your dribble. If you've been going around the cones, maybe switch directions and go the other way. Challenge yourself to maybe work on the other hand if you've been working on one hand. I'm a lefty. Work with the other hand maybe a little. All right, nice job. You can catch that ball, hold that ball. If you'd like some water, go ahead and grab it. I'll press pause on the music. Now we're going to progress our basketball dribble to going forwards and backwards. I'm going to walk it first just to show you. You're going to start at one cone and just go forwards to the other and then back. Forwards to the other and then back. So adding that basketball, remember when you dribble, if you catch it and then start dribbling again, that's a double dribble. The ball would be awarded to the other team. So you want to keep that dribble going. When you get to the other cone, keep that dribble going. Pull the ball backwards to this one. Dribble to the other cone. Keep it going. Pull it back till you get to this cone. When you're dribbling forward, you're pushing it forward. When you're going back, you're pulling it back with your fingertips. Always using your finger pads, your fingertips to pull and push that ball. If you're not as confident dribbling and you want to just do a little bounce and catch, you can do some bounce and catch all the way to the cone. Bounce and catch back. But notice the difference. When you're going forwards, you're pushing the ball. When you're going backwards, you're pulling the ball backwards. All right, I'm going to turn some music on and we'll do that together, going forwards and backwards. All right, go ahead. So if you want to walk it a couple times without the ball first, that's fine. Just so you get the idea of what you're doing. Doesn't matter which cone you start at, as long as you go straight and then backwards. So get that ball in play now. If you haven't yet. Pushing the ball forwards as you go forwards. Pulling it back with your fingertips as you go backwards. And notice my legs, my knees are always bent. I'm never standing up tall, but my knees are always bent. You want to be able to move with that ball. If you're feeling confident, you can switch to the other hand. Use both hands right, or dribble with that other hand now. But still going forwards and backwards. Keep the ball in front of you. And if you notice when I'm dribbling, it's always on the side of my body. You don't want to bounce that ball in front of your body or your feet will get in the way. So keep that ball on the side, that hip pocket. This might be a Lisa song. Thank you, Lisa, for this song. Keep dribbling. All right, good job, everybody. You can catch that basketball. All right, good job, everybody. So that's going to be our basketball dribbling for today. The last thing we're going to do is your free choice of dribbling. You could do what you did at the very beginning, where you're working on basketball in one spot or dribbling around the cones. Or you can do what we just did, where you're working on going forwards and backwards. Of course, you can combine the two, start with dribbling in circles and then work on going back and forth. Up to you. So let me put a different song on for our free choice of basketball moves. All right, thank you, Lisa, for this song. So you have your free choice of activity right now. Again, I'm going to start with dribbling around the cones. Up to you on what you're going to do, but get started. You can do anything we've done so far. But you want to stay active and keep that ball bouncing. Again, thank you, Lisa, for this song and one for the last one. Thank you, Sam, for putting together some of that music as well. I'm going to change directions. Keep going at home. Remember, if you want to switch to something else in the middle, you can. I'm going to switch now to going forward and back. Keep going. All right, everybody, you can stop. Great job. Let me turn the music off. All right, thank you for joining me today for some basketball activities and basketball dribbling. Hope you had a good time. Stay active.